signal in my focus. I wonder what's causing it.
Hello. Hello, Michael. Hello. I hope you're good, buddy. How was your weekend, by the way? Since we start easy and then with a bit of ease actually take down the wonderful corrupted monk, right? That's the goal for today. If we are gonna be making it or not, we'll see. I am good, apart that I'm a bit tired because I didn't sleep much or less than usual. Apart from that, I'm actually quite excited to, you know, deal with a big ass bad lady today, which I will hopefully take down. Give me just one little second, and then we are gonna go into the first round of sparring. I am, you know, having a very good feeling that today the lady will fall, by the way. I wouldn't have, you know, if I wouldn't beat her today, I would not have all the cups in the cupboard, right? If I wouldn't be able to beat her. I totally would accept to have tomatoes on the eyes, actually, I'd say. Alright, okay, good. Now we are one click away. Well, 3 clicks away from going on. Okay, let's go. Alright. Good. Apart from, by the way, that's not dragging my mental state down. It is kinda cold, right? Now -2 or 3 degrees. The temperature has dropped. That's not that cool, but it is what it is, right? We always need something to complain about, right? If it's not enough bad games, the weather is always something we can complain about. Easy, right? Life provides us with a lot of things to just complain about. That's cool. If it's not the weather, we can just pick politicians, right? So cool. Okay, now let's get warm. By the way, I forgot I need to enter the game title in the game 2 in a second. Yes, that would have been a counter. Okay, got it. I jumped. Oh, the freaking tree, man. How is the tree daring to be in the way between me and safety? How? In real life, I would totally cut down the tree, man. Too bad that the game is not allowing us to cut it down. I would directly cut it down, man. I would burn it to the ground for having the audacity to stand in the way. Trees, man. Trees. The bane of modern life. Trees. Just nothing more to say. Trees are The bane of modern mankind. Everything comes down to trees, right? You can check history, wars and everything. All comes down to nasty as trees. It is. Trees are disgusting. Okay, good. On it goes. Sorry. It was obviously not my fault that I died. It was the tree's fault. Oh, that's a wonderful rock. And this one too, by the way. Just saying. Rocks are way cooler and smarter than trees, I have to say. They have all the advantages, right? So much for nature loving. Yes, obviously. Hey, sometimes I'm just be honest and have to, you know, point out the negative side of life, right? Of life. There ain't nothing positive with trees, right? Just saying. It's like Donald Trump saying that there ain't no inflation in the States, right? As if he would lie to the public, as if he would lie, as if he would say to a reporter that she's a little piggy and she's a liar. Oh well, wait, that he said in front of cameras, okay. So, any news by the way, Michael, from the gaming front? Since you completed a DLC, are you maybe going into the next game? Or did you just work on other stuff over the weekend? Not really, okay, fair enough. Totally. I'm not gonna shame you for not playing, right? I am way better than that. Don't you worry. I know. I think that was you know, you were trapping me and trying to, you know, shame me for that, but no. It ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna be, you know, crash out on that. Okay. Here we are yet again. Hello, lady. Should heal, right? Nice. Yeah. I pressed, but not fast enough actually. That was, by the way, that was, I think on me that I did not press the button fast enough. I take the fall there. just jump. Mikiri counter. Oh boy, I'm still alive. Okay. I thought I was already dead. Mikiri counter. Why am I thinking counter and not doing the counter? That's shameful. That's shameful. Okay, so I was just thinking it would be kind of funny if you go out of your house and then have such a crowd in front of it. That would be kind of scary. Actually, I would instantly close the door. Oh, I messed up. Alright, I am not losing hope. Jump over. The run back ain't that bad. It seemed in the beginning very bad, but currently it seems kinda nice. I mastered obviously the bridge man. I'm an expert in bridge crossing, by the way. Got an award for that too and stuff. Because I'm so wonderful at crossing bridges. Nope, there's... I actually wanted to play or buy Anno, actually, but to be quite frankly, I just played the uttermost necessary this weekend. I think I played like 2 hours, and it was YouTube related because of Yote and the other worlds. Apart from that, I actually, weirdly enough, didn't really heavily feel like gaming that much. Happens. There are sometimes times where, you know, it's weird. Sometimes gaming feels boring, and I just can't bring myself to start games. Even though I know gaming is not boring, and I know these are first world problems. I know that there are people in the world having it really, really worse, but sometimes you just don't feel for it. But at least I'm still in high hopes that this crazy monk lady is gonna fall today. I'm still hoping. And I kinda look forward, by the way, to play Cyberpunk in the not that foreseeable future on stream. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward for the DLC. That's actually a little bit what I'm really looking forward to. And where I hope that I'm not going to be spending all of next year with Sekiro. It's cool that we, I know we have talked about other games before too, but I kind of feel feels cool that last time we did, Cyberpunk came up, and it's now something I'm looking forward to. That's cool. Yeah, there are plenty of great games to play. I know, which is good. That's good too. Yeah, we still have King Kong in front of us, right? We haven't finished that yet, although I finished it a couple of times off stream. And then we still have the Gollum game, right? Yeah, there's still plenty of good games out there to play. Totally true. Okay, I need some healing. Yes, the first time I dodged, the second time right, I pressed jump. How can I be misjudged? Yes. And by the way, I'm the only gamer where she's actually doing all the weird ass power moves in a row, right? And no other players facing that. Kind of ridiculous, I know. But I'm the only one who has a rocky way with the lady. don't know, I don't somehow have kinda... I jump and attack too often just today, because it just kinda looks amazing. I don't know if it's actually that amazing. Or whether it's just, you know... The jump is unnecessary. Apart when she's doing the swing move. Why would I do something unnecessary? That would be stupid. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Then Christmas is closing in, right? Large steps towards the last month of the year. And then we just have a couple of weeks and then Santa Claus is coming, right? Father Frost, sorry. And then fun time with the family, and then the game, then game's over, right? And then the year is over. Oh, we have a tree again. Trees, man. Don't get me started with trees. There are no other gamers who get, you know, like that action like me. You know, 5 times in a row. Like she has no other moves. Like the lady has no other moves. That's boring. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I am kidding. You think you got some snap seed? Snap. Sorry, I know that I got snap seed. We have a couple. I collected a couple. 6. Ashi's illusion, right? Is it the thing is, how is Snapseed as easily? It's not as easily farmable as the confetti, right? You can. Do you? I'm not. We do then more damage to her, right? I wonder, Michael. The thought I have. Help me out, and correct me maybe. That. I think, don't you think that chances would be high that I die anyways, even whilst using it? Don't you think Snapseed is harder to get yet? Yes, also you can buy some emblems and use firecrackers for the stun. I'm not sure if like that would be now a throwing away the Snapseed, so to say. Yeah, okay, you're... You know, we are gonna buy some emblem. Well, for that we need money, right? But you're right. Let's actually get some money and emblems for the firecrackers, right? Let's do that, and then we can have a try. Then I'm gonna have a try with the Snapseed. But I believe the benefits overrate the negatives. Okay, let's have a try with that. I get some coin and some fire and some emblems, either by buying or by dropping, and then I see. Let's do that. By the way, there were a couple there flying around, right? You're right. It's worth a try anyways. Let's see. If that breaks the magic with her, then it is. As much as I do like the lovely lady. Let's say you use 3 snap seed immediately at the start of the fight, and then gonna do the firecracker, hit twice, firecracker, hit twice, rinse and repeat, and she should be almost down. Okay, I collect the the emblems. That nearly sounds easy. That would be amazing. Okay. Don't know if they... Oh, wait. Oh, smart. Can actually already do is go to the firecrackers. Why not? Firecrackers are amazing, right? We know that, especially for the environment. But who cares about trees and environment? I don't. So, okay. So some collecting, and then if that's gonna be the trick, I gladly accept it to get rid of the lady. Not in a bad way. Talking about the game and not about a real lady, obviously. Yeah, these guys are maybe kinda stupid. Because of their respawny ability. I don't know if they respawn or not. I was under the impression, by the way, that here were a couple of emblems, spirit emblems, lying around. So at least we have 4 now again. 5. 6. 7. Oh, we are a deady body. Yes, you're right. But I can assure you one thing, I am not dying on purpose, right? That's not what I'm doing here on... If I die, I'm not dying because I think it's cool. Yeah. I'm gonna... That costs... You're right. No, you're wrong and you're lying. 20 they cost. What a filthy liar you are. I can't... Yeah. Good. We are at 60. That was a joke, by the way. Good, just in case. Let us actually...
More sake. I'm a...
Sorry, I forgot I had the best player discount. Nah, mate. It's called noob discount, right? Or discount so players don't uninstall the game. That discount, you mean? Not best player discount. The better you are, the more expensive the spirit emblems are, by the way. FromSoft taught me that. You may be worst player of all time discount. I think that was the name, by the way. Sorry. So the plan. The plan is then. Let me just that I don't waste the firecrackers, right? Is your plan? It was player of the decade discount. Makes no sense to argue there, right? Let me just repeat the plan, right? The plan is, I go to the lady. I snap. I use 3 snap seeds at the start. Then I'm gonna throw the firecracker. Hit her twice. throw firecracker hit her twice. So I get into the fight, and the only time I use is at the beginning. I throw out 3 seeds, right? That's where I use them. I just want to make sure before I get in, since they're a bit of work to me. As weird as that sounds. Go there, wait for her to spawn, pop 3 snap seeds, run, throw cracker, hit her a couple of times, throw cracker. Okay. If she still improvise, if she still lives improvise. Question would be, you know, not hitting her anymore and die count to your improvise thingy? That would count as an invalid action, right? So, okay, I need to press up. Sorry, and I just want to make, I'm a bit, and then use, okay, R2 and up for the snappies. That was kind of stupid. Far for the firecrackers, right? Let's see. Hello, I hope so. I can't guarantee. I obviously messed up some firecrackers there in the beginning. Huh. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna there was a test run, not for the real thing. Well, yet I hope that I would do more damage. So I can, by the way, buy, let's see, the money, 20 the cost, okay. Let's take down one more and then I can buy 2. That would be go to, oh. Okay, good. We are at 16. Okay, I'm gonna do the snap seed thingy again, right? That would be the last 3 snap seed. Ah, boy, why did I do that? Don't. If you run out of spirit emblems and you think you are close to killing her, try the ash. Yes, the thing is, same effect. Ah, okay. That makes things a bit more complicated, but I can at least put the ash in. I guess that's the ash, the fistful of ash you mean, right? Let's do that, and at least I have it maybe available if I, in the hectic moment, actually think of it. Okay, now. That would be a shame. That now would be all good for nothing. Anyways, it is what it is. I should get out of here. Being cornered ain't that cool, right? Ah, she only had 1 health. I thought she had 2 health. I thought she would be coming back for 1 more time. Okay. Ah, boy. I thought I would need to beat her 2 times. Okay, good. Then it was all good. Nice. She's down. Okay, the battle memory for next. Okay, corrupted monk. Thank you, Michael. By the way, that then the snap seed was really helpful. I was so thinking at the end that there was a second health point coming that she would. That's why she had 1 and not 2. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay. Mibu breathing technique, a secret method of breathing known as the Mibu breathing technique. This latent skill allows one to dive underwater. Nice, now we finally have that, as well as breathe underwater indefinitely, developed by the founder of the Mibu village. Those who seek to join the procession must master the Mibu breathing technique. Without it, the divine dragon cannot be met. Okay, cool. Ah, boy. Now. And here I was thinking we'll be stuck here until the next year. Yeah, I'm gonna use the memory first and then I'm gonna go there. You can now dive and you can go to the gun fort, but first go to the cave behind the monk. Yeah. Yep. Will do. The gun fort was... Okay. I think I remember the gun fort. In the snowy mountain region, I think it was. Holy cow. Okay, I am first of all gonna just I know they are not gonna be it's used for now, the seats, but at least then I'm not gonna get confused. Okay, cool. Whee. That, the corrupted monk illusion, man, that took a bit. I totally, so far, didn't have had yet that much of trouble. Shelter stone, a stone found in an altar within the village of the water dwellers. Stones will sometimes appear in the bodies of those who have long drank from the fountain waters. Step into the steep in the marital. Oh my god, sorry. Shrine and offer the fragrant, auspicious stone. One of them incest ingredients sought by the Divine Heir of immortal severance. Okay. Sorry that I kinda suck today at English. I'm sorry, more than usual. Shelter stones such as this are an auspicious omen, sweetly scented for a bridal offering. The palanquin awaits with open arms. Okay, maybe it was just for collecting the stone. Good luck. Hello, Rotomedic. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Maybe it was not just for the stone. Alright, bottom this hole. Diving, let me remember. Shin Castle. That was not the gun fort. Oh, there we go. If I remember correctly, when we were swinging through here the last time, we got to the outside and there I could not dive. And diving was required to crack on, right? Yes. Now only, gonna need to find a way back on to the outside. We were going... Is it here? Ah, okay, that's a snake we have faced before. Nasty bugger. There's some spiders were. I want to go up there actually, if I can. Yeah, that leads us back to another, so to say, not entry, but a wall, I think, at least. Nay, in that what? No, they? No, is there? No. What water? There ain't no water here. I'm not knowing where exactly we were here to spot on the outside. There's at least the last part where we then headed off to outside. Where the freaking snake was. But I thought we... Oh boy, okay, let's die. I thought that we parted ways here at a different location, I thought. Okay, at the... Then jump down at the bridge location. Okay, I forever memorized that we turned around. Maybe that was something else then. Maybe I got that just wrongly memorized. Wrong direction. Ah, hello. Grants ability to breathe underwater with the power you want. Dive R2, L2 is to surface. That's perfectly good. That's perfectly good. I had no choice, as much as I do not like to hit environment, right? It is what it is. Wait, I think, is it? The big ass snake is currently peaceful, right? Let's take down the big bugger here too. If we can. Or just accept when it's gone. I'm for now gonna ignore the albino snake and not. Although I do not know if that is what I have to do. Although I guess Mexican, I don't know. I'm just gonna. It's not gonna be going. Okay, now she's gone. Okay. I was for a second not sure if I actually gonna need to have some fun with the snake. Who's not having fun with snakes, right? Okay, then we are just gonna be going on. I guess that them fishes are respawning. Okay, let's then go on. And so since we have been above water all the time on land. I dive there a bit to have something new. Okay, anyhow, let's then get up and loot. And at least that's a way on. That pains me. Pure animal life. That's sad. I wanted to be peaceful. I would like to go there, by the way. But first of all, one dude there, he was shooting at us, wasn't he? That bugger? Monkeys with guns, right? Who likes that? Kidding. That actually would be kind of funny. In real life. Okay, I am digressing again. Yep. I think, if I'm not utterly entirely mistaken, there was, yes, there's something. There's a monkey and something maybe to loot. It's probably gonna be totally unnecessary. You never know. Okay, snap seed. So that was absolutely good to go here. Good. So at least we have one snap seed back again. Which was totally good to use, by the way. It feels not wasted, the ones I've used. The 6. It's not gonna be going well. Let's try. I mean, not good that there was a group of monkeys, that not, but good that I thought it would have been more painful to them. Okay, I thought, okay, monkey boost. Alcohol created by dew, pulled in a hollow tree. Fruits hidden by monkeys in tree hollows can sometimes ferment and turn into sake with a bit of luck. Whilst is known for its brutally harsh flavor, some find this acquired taste irresistible, like coffee, right? Yep, there's... I guess that ain't gonna be a snap seed, but once we at it. These guys are nasty. Good, but not if you're prepared. Then they are just a piece of cake. Piece of cake, cakes of peace. Pieces of cakes are good, right? They are... Oftentimes they can be, well, maybe not oftentimes, but sometimes pieces of cake can be tasty. Depending on the cake. Otherwise, I would argue that pieces of monkeys, I'd say, are probably not that tasteful. But that might be, on the other hand, some cultural thingy too. Maybe there are some cultures who treat them as delicacies. Holy boy, you freaking assassin weirdo. Good, good, good. A big watery area. I have to admit, I kinda do not like the foreshadowing. Of that area. But before we go here, I'll try if I can drop down there and survive. I will see. Guardian Ape. Oh. I love this. I do have a kindness to animals, so I definitely gonna love him because we are gonna. He has a giant ass sword in his side, right? We are gonna relieving him of his pain. So obviously, I am gonna love that. So I'm gonna see. Can we actually? We have 2 points available. Is there maybe anything worth taking? The foreshadowing is strong with this one. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, this one we already have, right? No. Cause posture upon executing a successful death blow. These also has techniques, but that would not bring us off here. Okay, the double we have. For that we would need 3. Okay. Didn't seem that The two we had available there didn't seem that good. Oh, we gotta love the camera work. This is where in my opinion, by the way, FromSoft games totally excel at the good camera work. I guess I just can't gonna be... Nah, okay. That would have been too cool, right? Okay, but that was overall not that bad at the beginning. I lost it in between. Maybe sometimes it just helps to do a bit of damage with the sword we have. Apart from that, he's freaking farting. What a disgusting animal, man. It totally just, as much as I am against animal cruelty and stuff, it totally deserves to freaking die, man. I was a bit thrown off by the farting, I'm sorry. I agree, the Guardian Ape is not that bad, you just gotta rip your eyeballs out. Well. And ears, because it's freaking farting. Why do... I don't think anymore. Maybe it just... It's not a regular move it does, right? I'm already dead. Thought I would have one more resurrect there, man. At least compared with the corrupted monk, we are doing... It's not as heavily armored. On the other hand, it seems to be doing a bit more damage. What a dick move, right? First he farted at us and then he threw shit at us. What a dick move, boy. And then he throws us away like shit. Hello. By the way, you can parry that move to second. I can parry the fart. I'm sorry. Kinda getting into it after the okay. This boss is kind of for me currently all over the place. I'm trying my best. But okay, after fart, parry the move. If he's not throwing something at you. Is it? Okay, good, it's dead. Okay, but what I... The kill animation was absolutely amazing with the sword, by the way. Okay, cool. Or maybe it was not absolutely amazing. Here's the second health bar. That's what I actually kinda expected, but then the execution thingy came up. And I thought maybe I'm just lucky. Okay, good. Then, for in phase 1, be a bit more better with but we are doing bad. There are people who took longer to get to phase 2. Yeah, I for a second thought this is actually what I, by the way, what I was expecting from the corrupted monk before, that there would be a second phase. That's maybe why I was a bit more confused with them snap seed. Try using the umbrella prosthetic to block out the screen. I will have one more try, and then that might be a good thing to actually get some more of them spirit emblems to use the shield move. That you almost must execute a speedrun glitch every time you start a fight. By not... That oftentimes is very, very easy if you do not know what the glitch is. You oftentimes execute things by accident or get there quicker than if you would actually know the mechanic. Thank you, Michael, for telling me that he's throwing shit at me. Now I actually see that he's throwing shit at me. That's good. Every time I notice now. Okay, so we are gonna be being stuck a bit more with that dude. That means the more you know, yes, the more you know, the brighter it gets. So we are gonna be spending a bit more time with that body though, sadly. So let's actually, I'm gonna try to get some spirit emblems. If we get to phase 2, then actually get up there again. On the other hand, it's so cool, then we already know. The question is how far we are going. Maybe I'm going to beat him today. That would be absolutely amazing. On the other hand, I can just travel, right? On the other hand, the good part is then we can already look forward, if we are not going to beat him today, to Tuesday, where we then are going to be having more fun with that monkey. With getting used to phase 1. I don't have coin. I have like 0 coin. I think I have not yet truly really put that ability to the ability. I haven't filled them with. Oh boy. I'm just realizing that these guys may be not the best guys. To fight and get either money or emblems. These guys I meant. Ah, that was so stupid. I actually thought that I would be going out with all the spirit emblems I need. More coin. But that outcome was actually bad. Oh yeah, obviously. Yay. Oh, hello, two. Snapseed, wonderful.
Care to purchase an honor?
Another one.
Where you find the departed, you find the memorial mob. Even in places where people simply drift along. Go ahead, buy an offering.
Okay, there are gods against terror build up, against poison build up. Nonetheless, we don't have any.
Departed, wherever you're.
Whilst we have now not enough coin at hand, in the purse. And I've been told that it ain't that useful. At least the terror one. Okay, wait, I'm gonna take a look after this. Yet I thought too that... Okay, I'm gonna take a look. That we are gonna be heading into a boss fight though too. Okay, I take a look. Maybe I'm gonna use one. Ah boy, that's so since I haven't used any of them so far. I thought, by the way, that the mechanic there was actually differently, that I needed to fill them with coin and deposit them somewhere. That's why I... Okay, I see. Okay. I see. Nah, I thought that I thought that I needed to put the coin I collect, I need to put in then. That's what I thought, actually. Since, Michael, you never ever care to explain to me. It's actually on you, my friend. You are the problem, because you did not explain. It's all on you. I never asked, but you never said. So that's actually, you know, it's like you are just saying if you never ask. It's like saying you're stabbing someone and then saying, well, you never told me that I would kill you with it, right? Michael, that's I am the victim here, right? Alright then, use the attack button to attack. Ah, okay, yeah. do you have any more pro tips of the day? I sometimes wonder how I can refill the health bar on the left, right, or is this on the left? On the left bottom is the health bar, right? Can I refill that while it's combat somehow? Kidding. Who knows, right? Yeah. Who knows what weird ideas FromSoft had there to refill the health bar, right? Did not jump. I should have jumped. Okay, there's the square we could have... Yeah, okay, yeah. Didn't have spirit emblems. I get it. There it would have been useful. Or just, I guess, bring some space between me and the monkey. Alright, and overall, maybe not using that many healing potions in stage 1 might be helpful too. Okay, we have a few more tries today. And then the real feeling of this body will be learned on Tuesday. Okay, I put a grabber hook when he screams. Nice. Yeah, that's useful if you through a job already have lower HP. Makes builds up more pressure, right? That's always good. Alright, we are gonna have one more try, and if it's not gonna be the try of tries, we gladly, sadly, well, not sadly, luckily we have more tries than on Tuesday. Oh, I could have done a hit there. Alright, we'll crack on Tuesday, and we're again gonna have more fun with our monkey friend, the guardian monkey. The goal today has been accomplished for myself at least. Corrupted monk is down. Okay, oh boy, this is gonna be then some fun time with stage 2 on Tuesday. Thank you for watching, thank you for the 3 likes, by the way. That's really much appreciated, and well, I wish you a wonderful rest of your weekend. Hopefully we can see us back here on Tuesday. Good night, and may the Almighty and may the Almighty Sleeper protect you too, and may he awaken on Tuesday.